Welcome to Adam's Athenaeum. Let's take a look together through the news and records of our times as we try to shed light upon the unvarnished truth. Thanks for coming back to listen to this episode where we are going to disprove the gender pay gap debate. Who here has shopped at or remembers the store Forever 21? I remember it. It was called to remembrance when a comedian by the name of Nikki Glazer used it as a punchline for a feminist joke about the gender pay gap. Let's go ahead and check out that clip.
Being a woman. By now, everyone knows that women only make 79 cents to the dollar, and that's actually why I shop at Forever 21, so that I can be reminded that I am forever 21 cents less valuable.
While this joke is funny, and the entire skit being somewhat satirical comedy, the facts don't add up to the punchline. This then reminded me of a meme concerning April 12th. Did you know that April 12th is Equal Pay Day? Who comes up with these silly, nonsensical holidays? And where are Facebook's fact checkers for arguments such as these? Let's begin by debunking why the gender pay gap doesn't exist as explained by modern feminists, and how the little bit of a gap that does exist is due to people's choices in the workforce and not simply your sex. Let's start with the obvious, male and female. Being one or the other puts a potentially different life course into plan for you. As a woman, it must be understood that many women want to get pregnant and do, and thus they will need to take maternity leave. That's a consideration for employment. If a company plans to move, downsize, or upgrade, can a pregnant woman drop her life and move the same way a single man can? When it comes to taking time off for maternity leave, it's usually just women who use their time off. But nowadays, men are starting to take the time off as well. So now a prospective employer needs to consider how much time off you will need in the future and whether or not they can still operate a business as usual without you, or if they need to hire someone to fill in the time gap. Alright, men are more willing and likely to work in the outside, dangerous, and skilled labor jobs, or even to move for a job, all of which pay more than a teaching degree or an arts or a psych degree. Men work longer hours on average. This means more time away from home, but also more money brought in. Men are less agreeable than women, psychologically speaking, on average, and thus are more likely to ask for a promotion or a raise. Men are more likely to work in fields such as petroleum engineering, pharma, math and computer sciences, aerospace engineering, as well as chemical engineering. Women are more likely to work in psychology, early education, theology, human services, and social work. The difference in pay rates between these categories alone is astronomically high. There are some situations where a man and woman who work at the same position are paid at different rates. Let's look at why. Again, we have to have this conversation from a place of facts and data. So men, on average, will work more hours, be more likely to do dangerous work, and will ask for raises and promotions, and on average, will ask for less days off than a woman. That right there accounts for at least 21 cents of the supposed pay gap. Like honestly, let's have a real hard discussion about this. And don't get self-righteous on me, and I'll stay off my high horse. A prospective employer, knowing all of this data, is more likely to hire both people at the same rate of pay. But the men, on average, will still walk away with more money each paycheck, assuming he has asked for a raise when the woman did not, or when he worked overtime, or declined maternity leave. Men aren't out to get you, ladies. I mean, sure, some are. Some men are assholes, some are creeps, and some are gentle. Some men are greedy and sexist, while others give selflessly. Pregnancy, maternity leave, time off, overtime, job type, job location, moving for a job, types of degrees earned, and personality traits are 9 of at least 13 reasons why the gender pay gap doesn't exist as labeled by modern feminists. If there is a pay gap, It's due to human choice, not malevolence and corruption. If you want to learn more, please listen to Dr. Jordan Peterson's interview with Kathy Newman, where they debate the gender pay gap. And he can provide a way more professional argument and provide more clinical data than I can put into one YouTube episode. Now, I can start to open your mind to new possibilities and ways of thinking, but ultimately, the decision to make changes, hear new opinions and facts, and make changes accordingly, that rests on you. I can only guide you to the truth. To see the full story, you must invest some time as well. As always, my friends, I appreciate you taking the time to come back and listen to this episode, Debunking the Gender Pay Gap. If I missed anything, or if you have facts to disprove me, then let's have a civil discussion about it in the comments section. If you know anyone who can learn something from this video, please feel free to share my video with any and all of your friends and family. And remember to subscribe so you don't miss my weekly Thursday uploads. I look forward to seeing you next week.